It is unarguably the fact that especially toward the end of the Big Brother Mzansi Season 5 Umlilo, the top two contenders were Uyanda and Sweet Guluva. They both had very strong fan base and also the votes. However, in the grand finale, Sweet Guluva was announced the winner of the season. Yes, there can only be one winner of the grand prize. But why was it not Uyanda? What happened and why so? Truly, Uyanda could have had a strong chance because unlike other housemates who became popular in the first day or the first few days from the premiere, Uyanda gained viewers' attention in the second week. On the first day of the show and even the next few days that followed, Uyanda was one of the least favorite housemates of many, and neither was he really trending. He was just like an escort housemate who just came into the house to escort the winner and those who become big, because it was clear that Uyanda was likely going to be evicted as soon as he was nominated for possible eviction. However, when they say every disappointment is a blessing, believe that statement because that is what we saw in the case of Uyanda this season. When he showed his competitiveness in the Head of House challenge in the first week by winning it but later losing it to Sweet Guluva due to Big Brother's twist, it didn't really draw much attention. However, again in the next week, the second week, he won the Head of House, but sadly again for him, he lost it to Sipali. That is no easy place to be. Indeed, demoralizing it can be. And so, lots of persons felt for his pain. It was even easier to have empathy for him because he didn't hide it, he showed his pain. So, people just wanted to sympathize with him. It may not have given Uyanda a stronger base if it had stopped there, especially if it will not require that he will need votes in that week. But when Sipali put Uyanda up even when other housemates had not nominated him, that became the start of a strong fan base for Uyanda. In fact, even other fan base voted and supported Uyanda that week. It became like a 29 years old against a 24 years old. Was Sipali only playing the game to take away who he spots as his strong competition? Who cared? Uyanda gained more fans and became bigger when Bandana Boys were formed. Bandana Boys were constantly having rift with Uyanda and they were believed to be Uyanda oppressors. 4 able-bodied men against 1? Who will support the 4? Not only was the one Uyanda supported, voted and he gained a massive fan base during the period, fans unanimously decided that every member of the Bandana Boys should be out in no time. Truly, fans had the best interest for Uyanda in caring about his mental health and well-being, hence the decision to come at Bandana Boys. However, little was that decision the best for Uyanda's game, because the credence for Uyanda was Uyanda versus Bandana Boys, and the more the storyline continued, the more popular and stronger Uyanda fanbase would have been. But then, 3 of the Bandana Boys left on the same day. It was premature, and that was a blow to Uyanda's game. It wouldn't have mattered much if Uyanda had become the strongest competitor and the biggest fanbase at the time. Am I saying that if the Bandana Boys were in the house more further and Uyanda versus Bandana Boys storyline continued, that would have made Uyanda gained more fanbase and that would have made him the winner of the show? Not definitely. But for Uyanda to have been able to gain much fanbase out of it, then there truly was more potential to work to his favor if it wasn't short-lived. A further punch on Uyanda's game was how Uyanda acted in the Uyanda vs Jojo drama. It may not have made a significant number of Uyanda's fans to decamp, but it made it even more difficult for others to become fans. Really, because Uyanda was considered to be innocent and harmless, and the very reason that made people loved him was because they wanted to stand against how they felt he was being oppressed. But with the Uyanda vs Jojo situation, some judged him to be guilty of the same thing that they were against, turning to become an oppressor and displaying an untamed behavior. This also happened at a crucial time when the end of the show was fast approaching and Sweet Guluva was heading and gathering more support so fast, and the worst that could happen to Uyanda was such negativity. Well, the show has ended and we wish him more success in his endeavors. Please subscribe this channel Facts on Facts if you haven't done so. And if you've done so, thank you so much.